Hey everybody, it's Manda. Welcome to my channel. Today I am planning in my memory planner. I am like one of my Q4 goals is to actually keep up with the memory planning. So I've been every day pretty much pre-planning on wax paper so that I make my life easier when I come to do this. At least to do the video, right? So yeah, so basically after I did it this way, I was like, this is not working very well. I figured out a way, like you just wrap a large piece around the page and it works so much better. And that way when you shut it, it's not sticking out everywhere and all that stuff. And also I like being able to do this is I can watch YouTube videos while I do this and not have to do a voiceover, which I completely suck at. So I've also taken to doing like post-it notes and just jotting things down of like what I want to fill in here. So yeah, I also have my journal and my Franken planner sitting off to the side in case I need reminders. So there we go. So I am hoping that this works and I can go about this very quickly. So I did 3 habit trackers because I think that's all that's going to fit. And this is the kit, the leftovers from my work planner. I did print out the second page that had this whole lot of good stuff. It's like, it was a nice and sunny day today, and now that I'm trying to record, it like the nastiness is starting to roll in, so it's all gross outside. But it is supposed to snow this week, and when I was looking outside, the mountains have snow caps on them now, which is pretty awesome. I think it's a little early for snow, but that's just me. I'm not from here. So I don't really, let me find the washi. There it is. I don't really know what is, you know, early and what is not early here. I'm gonna put this sort of lower so I can go over this dotted line if I need to. I need to move it just a little bit more. It was a really pretty day until now. Now it's just like there's an obvious storm rolling in. Which we need the rain, we need the snow, so I'm not gonna come, well, we need the snow because apparently the last couple of years it's been pretty like low on the snow, and so we've been in a drought apparently, if I'm understanding what people tell me. And we get a lot of our water from the snow melt. So yeah, come on snow, come on rain. And it's been raining on and off. Like it's rained more in the past, ooh, wet stuff. That's probably from me sneezing. Fantastic. I don't think I'm gonna need this, so we'll put that to the side. We've had more rain in the past couple of weeks than I've seen in like a year, so that's kind of nice. All right, we're gonna use these 3 colors since I only have a few of those. Doesn't this have date covers? I think it does. I think it does. Let's see. I'm just over here flipping through all this stuff. I thought I had an extra page. Yeah. my tweezers. So this is 4, 5, and 6. Let's see if I need to white anything out. No, not if I do it right. Perfect. So let's go ahead. We'll just do that as we go, right? Okie dokie. So I think I actually want to use these TVs for my YouTube instead of those dots. If I can get them up. Oh, that's might be why. Because this was the kit that didn't cut very well. Okay. We'll use these. So this is for my YouTube video of the day. I'm not gonna write in here because that's just gonna take forever. And I like being able to like get close to the page so that I can actually see. Come on. Okay, you're staying there then. You're staying a little off. Okay. And this one here is to denote that I got my first rude YouTube comment. I feel validated. So yeah, there's that. So if I do this, I'm gonna leave this blank because I need to figure out what color I'm gonna be on when I do the letter headers, because I do them in a diagonal. But yeah, I got my first rude YouTube comment, and I have 100 and how many subscribers now? Let me look. 114 subscribers. So thank you everyone who subscribes. Love you guys. I think it's gone up a little bit since I started posting some NaNoWriMo stuff. So I'm getting people from other genres as well. Also, if you don't like those kind of videos, just don't watch them. I don't care. You don't have to comment about, I don't like you doing these videos. Just don't say anything. So there. And it's like, and the comment was really funny. It was like, why did you leave this something, like some section in my video? And she was like, this is a waste of time. It was a waste of our time. And I'm like, wow, like it probably took you just as much time to write that as it did to like watch that part of the video. And I'm like, seriously, you're watching a YouTube video. You must not really have much to do, right? It's there for entertainment. It's not, it's like, yeah. I was just laughing because I was like, wow, well, she took that she was that upset that I left like 15 to 30 seconds of something in there that she had to write a comment. And I thought it was funny because at first I was like, what? Because she wrote a word in there that makes absolutely no sense. And I'm like, what does this word mean? So I had to actually go back and look at my video to see, to like figure out what she said, like what she was talking about. Because it's not a word that I recognize. So, and I was like looking at her name and I'm like, oh, no wonder she left a comment like that. Like sometimes you can tell like who's gonna be a troll just by like a person's name, screen name, you know? I'm like, oh, that's why. It's like, okay, so that one is for I had a bad sleeping night. I like to keep track of that. Let me lift this up a little bit. Because I do suffer from insomnia, and I just like to note when it is, so I can see like different patterns, recognize patterns and things like that. It's near a new moon, so yeah, not unusual. So that's for the YouTube video of the week, of the day. But yeah, for that comment, I was laughing because, like, okay, you took the time to write that. That's fantastic. Thanks. If you meant to be offensive or whatever, cool. That's great. Comments, good or bad, count towards the algorithm. So yeah. And as a person who's not monetized or does not have very many subscribers yet, that's helpful, so thank you. That's all I have to say about that. And it's not like I'm going to go back in and edit that video and repost it because one person said that they didn't like that. That was in there. So, yeah. It just cracked me up. I was like, okay. I was like, I don't understand. Like, was this meant to be like, hey, don't leave that kind of stuff in there? Because, like, yeah. But the way that it was worded, it was just like, it sounded intentionally rude. It wasn't like one of those like, hey, it'd be awesome if you didn't put that in there because, yeah, we're not interested in seeing it. But seeing as she was the only, I'm assuming it's a she based on the screen name. But yeah. I have no idea what I was thinking when I picked these, so. Wondering if that was meant to be on. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out at some point what that was for. That's one thing about not like writing as you go, like when you plan this stuff, you don't remember what you were putting it down for. Well, at least I know what these two things are. I'm going to see if I can put some washi down to take up a little bit more space for this, since I don't really have much to put. Where's the page with the what? Oh, there it is. Here, I found it. It's like I'm right here in front of your face. Notice me. I think I'm gonna put these cute skulls because it's gonna be on kind of a dark background. And one of these littler ones, I think. It's not gonna be the same pattern, but hey, it's okay. Same part of the pattern, but it's gonna cover it so we won't even notice. There we go. There we go. I like, because this is like a celestial one, I like to like leave the new moons just so I can notice like, oh, when I look back at it, I had a bad sleep night, but it was a new moon, so I noticed that. And I like to leave this little part. I don't think every week has it. Not every week has it. It's usually like if there's a corresponding thing or something interesting is going on, which is good. Which is good for us all. Okie dokie. Ah. notifications. People on Twitch are twitching. I follow a bunch of Let's Players, and like they're all doing horror game marathons for Halloween. And I just find that funny because I don't think I'm gonna have enough. I don't think. I'm trying to figure out, I'm gonna put this dark purple one because I only have 2 left. So this should negate the, maybe. I'm honestly tempted to like pull one off of my work planner. I'm going to do it. Let's pull it out. I'm going to do it since it's gone. I don't need it anymore. Because I used them all as like to-do headers. Because I don't keep my work planner after. It's okay, so we're going to put this one in the middle so I can free up this color. I know this is very, very special of me. I am not afraid to say it. I'm very special this way. All right, so this was that color. So this is this color. This is the same color. Am I still gonna run into the same problem? I should have just printed another page of this, but I didn't want to waste. I didn't need more than that. So this is. So what I need to do is I need to move these over. I think this is like the worst part for doing these. Doing glitter headers is always like everybody's big thing where they like just move things everywhere. So be prepared for this to be a long video. Even though I'm trying to make it not be a long video. Okay. By pre-planning. I should pre-plan the glitter headers. But I was like, I'll just figure it out as I go. Yeah, might not be the best idea. It's like, oh, this one's gonna say I woke up at 5 a.m. Good job, me. Okay, so we need this color. These lighter colored ones, there's not like that much variation. I don't know if you can really tell on the camera, but they're similar. Like this is like a whitish purple. This is like a pinky purple, and this is like a purple, like the actual purple, and this one's like a plum. It's like, oh. There, that'll work. And what is this one supposed to be? This is supposed to be the pinky color. I love these kits. They're perfect. I'm gonna put this one down here just to give it a little bit more space. And then let's move on to payday. So the way that the sticker, the cut lines are done on this is these girls, like sometimes like all the money stickers for the payday part are so I want her to kind of be like, yay, are individually cut. So I have to sit here and I'm gonna sit here and put each and every one of these little faux dollars on here. But yeah, Friday's payday. Friday was also the day, that was also the day I had the eyeball rash, not the eyeball rash. I've had an eyeball rash from contacts, actually, from those contacts that are supposed to make your eyes, like help keep your eyes hydrated. I'm actually allergic to this stuff. So I did have an eye rash, but this time it was my eyelid rash and it was, oh crap. Work is over, why are you emailing me? But yeah, it's a work thing and yeah, it was actually something I do need to, I'm gonna leave a space here so that I can say, I woke up with an eyelid rash. Okay, so I had an eyelid rash. Basically, my my eczema flared up and it decided to have a conniption fit. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? This is going to, we're gonna change some things again. As always, we're gonna put this here where it belongs, and we're gonna move Payday Girl and all of this back. We're gonna move this. We're gonna move all of this down here. But yeah, work. Which, basically somebody gave me the wrong information and now I have to go and figure out how to fix it so that the person can have their equipment. And I'm actually sort of tempted, now that I'm thinking about it, just canceling what he had and just doing it over again with the correct information. Hold on, let me check. Okay, I'm back. Ugh, life. It's funny, like today was a pretty chill day and like not a lot of like people bothering me, so I was able to get a lot of work done. And now that it's after work hours, people are coming at me with stuff. I'm like, you waited till after work to tell me this? After I can do anything about it? Frustrating. So, turn my phone off. Well, the sound of my phone. Also had a thing about a delivery call me on Saturday saying they couldn't find the place. I'm like, and I checked the, like, so I have to spend an hour on the phone with those people not getting paid. I'm gonna have to like put an extra like half an hour on my timesheet for the next few days. Let me make a note of that. All right, I added a note to remind myself to do that. Oh, insanity. But okay. So we're here. It's just, yeah. People can't solve their own problems, so I have to solve them for them. So yeah, I get a call on my work phone Saturday, right? And just by chance, I looked at my phone to find out that, you know, something is wrong. And, like, something's not right. So I was like, okay, let me just see what this voicemail is about. It's probably just, a stupid, spam, right? No, it ended up being this delivery service saying that they couldn't find the place. And so today I was looking it up to like the tracking record on it. It had been sitting at the, like the tracking says it's been sitting. They tried to deliver it on Thursday. No, on Wednesday. And it went back to the delivery hub or whatever on, it said it's been sitting at the delivery hub since Thursday. And they don't call me until Saturday that there's an issue? Like, come on. And like the tracking says it's still sitting since Thursday at the place. So it hasn't moved according to their tracking system, like the tracking on the website. So I'm like, what? Seriously? It's like you waited till a weekend day to call somebody about a delivery that has been sitting at your warehouse since Thursday. Like, so I don't think I'm going to order from those people ever again, because this happens every time. Every time we order something. Okay, so this is this one, so it would be here. So that one would pop over here. And then this one would be this. Yeah, you can barely tell the difference. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I'm like, what? So it's still, according to the tracking, still sitting. It hasn't moved. I'm like, and we've been waiting for this thing for a week to be delivered. Like, we need this thing. All right, let's finish the date covers. It's like we need this thing to do our job, like to do the thing that we need to do. And the problem is the address is actually nearly 2 years old, and it's not in some like systems. So if they were trying to use GPS, like it shows up on Google Maps, but if they're not using Google Maps for their GPS or whatever, it's not going to show up. But we've had this company deliver before, but they usually call me before they deliver, saying like, hey, I don't know where this is, it's not showing up, and can you give me directions? And I'm like, so I say, yeah, like, you know, I give them directions, and usually within an hour of the call, it's like they'll say like, okay, it's gonna take me like 30 minutes to an hour to get down there then. And so I'm like, cool. So like 30 minutes to an hour later, it's generally delivered. So I have no idea what's supposed to be in these spaces, so we will deal with that later. But yeah, welcome to my TED Talk. No, just kidding. All right, everyone, thank you for hanging out with me and listening to my rambling. This was a story time, let me tell you. That's why I kind of like doing these videos. It kind of tells you like, I have a weird week. I have like, sometimes I have like absolutely nothing happening. And then other weeks I have weird weeks. With delivery calls for work on Saturdays, and swollen eyes not wanting to open and can't really work. So, and calls during the middle of playing with me's. Yeah. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.